So let's try to ask it a question. So like assume somebody asked this question, we can summon our bot into the conversation, and we can say we need to tell it what is the template that we want to use, like what is the name of the agent that we just defined. So let's run and hope it works. Yeah, I think I have everything. Let's see. Oh, okay. So what just happened is that it tried to it is about to run. So it reposted to the original thread, like saying like, okay, I'm kind of started, and like, but because it needs like its own thread, it also started like another discussion thread. And also it tells me that I need to connect my zero admin post hog and Notion, because this is what we defined in the template. So we do this. So the way it works in like my other browser is just quickly looping through the authentication. Is just a regular connection to my MCPs. And now it started working in another thread, and we can actually see what is going on. We will have this sandbox starting, and this is some intermediary thing that the harness is reporting. It will be looping through. And meanwhile, we can see what's going on in Kubernetes. Where is it? Sandbox. Let's take a look at actual sandboxes. So this is our actual sandbox that's working now. So this is no longer our thing. This is the sandbox sandbox agent thing that controls the life cycle of the underlying pod. And it's basically the same. It adds a little more like info, but still you can see that there are no secrets, nothing in here. And the entirety of traffic actually goes through the container pod 2. So like all MCP servers are similarly defined, like, but just dynamically through this ACP harness protocol to be various local host things that are picked up by the sidecar, and then the sidecar sends the traffic, and then the sidecar is hydrated with the user tokens. So like there is a segregation in two different containers. The sidecar has the tokens in memory, and it dynamically configures underlying envoy to inject these tokens. Okay, and yeah, so we got an answer, which is based on like an actual like code knowledge. We didn't really call anything remote here, but for example, if we don't like something, we can theoretically say like create a linear issue straight from this context. So this is how we define the skills. So for example, post hog events have this skill file that defines. So like I ran the analysis, like code analysis once, so that I created the full taxonomy of the events, and I explained it how to properly talk to post hog, and I have some reference with like the index of all events and parameters, because it was a little confused in the beginning. So this is what you do like locally, like you troubleshoot the skill, and you use this like your local agent like Claude or Codex or whatnot, and you are connected to that same MCP servers. You troubleshoot and debug the skills locally, you commit them into repo, and they become a codified knowledge that people can reuse throughout the organization.